Mark Danke. I'm Senior Manager of Product and Motorsports Communications at Audi of America.
So we're here in Austin, Texas at the Circuit of Americas, and the WC race is about to begin with the R18 race cars. Can you tell us a little bit about how does the racing technology relate to the road cars like the 2015 S3?
So Audi has had a long lineage of race cars that have proven technologies that have flowed into our production cars. It really began back in the days of rally already, with Quattro being used in a way that had never been seen before, much less in a rally environment, but then also in a track environment, taking Quattro onto tarmac. We later then brought in FSI technology, which is fuel stratified injection, that raced in the R8 LMPs and won many, many years at Le Mans. And that injection basically was a way to inject fuel that it would burn, one, cleaner, two, more powerfully, so you got more power out of it, and it burned more efficiently so that you could get actually further with the car. So that was the first step, and that happens to also be what is in our S3. We have a TFSI engine. It benefits from that exact technology that was developed then. On our TDI cars, which will also be coming on the A3 model line that's being launched basically at the same time right now as we speak. The TDIs are being tested and have been running since 2006 and have won every single Le Mans since then except for one time. Really fantastic engines, and if you ever have the opportunity to drive one, I would highly recommend it.
And tell me a little bit more about the electric technology, the e-tron that's in the current race car.
Okay. So the current race car is called the R18 e-tron Quattro. And the e-tron element of that is that the car has a basically diesel TDI engine for, I'll call it normal propulsion on the rear axle. And for the front, it uses a flywheel that uses brake energy and converts that brake energy back via two motors to the front wheels for quick bursts of power when you're coming out of turns, which makes it the Quattro. So the e-tron Quattro. So that is how the car stores energy up and then releases it very quickly again to give the drivers a very fast exit on the turns.
So the A3 is also coming out with the e-tron technology, but it's probably a little bit different.
Yep. So the e-tron technology that's coming on the A3 is a lithium-ion battery. It is a hybrid in that sense from the standpoint of it's a plug-in for the battery, yet it also has a gas engine. And the great part about it is you don't have any compromises there in terms of range anxieties and so forth. We do not have a final US range that is official that we can communicate, but we do feel like it will be a very compelling story because it is a real Audi. It does not drive like, I'll call it, an efficiency car, yet it gets the efficiency numbers. And at the same time, you could take it across the country and not worry about running out of fuel. It will also power the battery as you go, and it will continue to extend its range along the way.
And that's coming in the 2015 calendar year?
It's coming in the 2015 calendar year, correct, along with an A3 Sportback in the TDI derivative on the engine as well.
And tell me a little bit about the lighting technology. Like it was LEDs, and what's the next progression? Yeah,
so we've been I think it's safe to say that Audi has been very much at the forefront of lighting technology, and we're very proud of that. It began with the R8 with the first full LED lighting, complete lighting element in the front, and then has obviously made its way across our model line from an A4 in 2008 when it was launched, and now we have it today in an A3. And that would be with LEDs that are standard on daytime running lights, kind of our signature that we left and that a lot of people have tried to emulate. And at the same time, of course, we have full LED lighting available on the S3 as well. We also have on the cars that are racing here today, we have laser technology, which really allows you to get a very crisp, very, very close to daylight in terms of its tonality, lighting that reaches very far out. And it's phenomenal. I mean, if you were driving on a road and you could actually see a quarter mile ahead of you, if you're not blinding anyone, why not be able to do that? It's great for the driver, it improves safety, and it'll certainly help someone feel more comfortable behind the wheel.
So, and that laser technology will go into production cars?
We already have the laser lighting that's coming into a limited edition of the R8 LMX, and you will certainly see that laser lighting come in across the board at later steps throughout product development life cycles. What we also have in Europe only, and we are hoping that it will come to the US soon, is we have matrix beam lighting, which basically uses various lights, LEDs, that are turned off and on as an object approaches. If you are blinding a driver or if there's something there that you shouldn't be giving a high beam to, it will actually blend that light away by turning off LEDs as you drive. So you'll be driving and you'll see a full high beam in front of you because there's nothing in the lane in front of you, yet there's oncoming traffic, and that will be perfectly blinded out so that the drivers are safe on the other side of the road as well, and you at the same time have a much better vision at night.
That's really cool technology. And you trying to bring it to the United States? Are there some legal issues? Or?
Yeah, we're waiting for regulators to basically change the legislation. It's a little bit outdated, and we're waiting for them to make some changes to it so that we can start introducing that lighting into the United States.
Thanks for talking with us.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you.